cook your own Peruvian picnic. If you guys didn't already know, we are half Peruvian, and so this food is kind of what we grew up with. It makes me really excited to smell all the like flavorful food, just a little bit of a
so
tang.
good, and it's really healthy. If you just make a few tweaks, you can get the same thing in a super healthy, awesome version.
So first we're going to make Ensalada Rusa, which is kind of a Peruvian potato salad with beets, and it's really good. If you don't like beets, you need to try this because I do not like beets in anything, and I love this salad. I don't even like potato salad.
It's a good way to eat your beets.
Yes.
Afterwards, we're going to make chicharrones, and they have, so what it is it's a bolillo sandwich, which is a Peruvian bread. You can actually buy it anywhere. It's, well, Hispanic bread. You can buy it anywhere now. It's pork, some sweet potatoes, and a special salsa criolla that we're going to show you how to make as well. So
stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned.
Okay, so to start out with the Peruvian potato salad, Ensalada Rusa, we have some salt and pepper, a lime, some agave, which is kind of my own little healthy twist on it, some vegan mayonnaise, organic from Trader Joe's, and then we need about a quarter of a white onion. And for 4 people, I need about 4 small potatoes and 2 small beets. It's so simple, just very few ingredients. So we're just going to start chopping these boiled potatoes and beets. I boiled them for about 20 to 25 minutes. The beets take about 5 minutes longer, so I just left them in for a little bit longer.
And did you boil the potatoes with the beets?
Yeah, I did it because I hate doing, you're supposed to boil them separate, but I hate more dirty dishes, so I just threw them in together and left the beets in 5 minutes longer. So I'm just gonna start by chopping the potatoes into bite-sized, you know, regular potato salad size chunks, cubes. And you could totally boil these the night before and have less prep time the day of your picnic. And then they'll be really cool, which is great for a potato salad. And then we'll just move the potatoes into our mixing bowl. When you boil potatoes, you want to make sure that they're just tender and not like mushy like you'd want for potato, like mashed potatoes. And now we're just going to chop the beets into the same size cubes. So a cool thing about beets is that they are a lot better for you than I even knew. They have lots of vitamins and minerals in them. They help prevent cancer and give you energy. But the cool thing I thought is
they give you energy?
Mm-hmm. They also kind of like elevate your mood, kind of like chocolate, where chocolate makes you happy. So they're good for mental well-being as well. I need to chop the onion really quick too. And you can put as much onion as you want, but I kind of want the onion to be like an undertone to the whole thing. So I'm just going to do probably like a quarter of this. My knife is still purple. So a quarter of a white onion. So we are just going to finish putting the onion into the mixture. And then you're going to take your lime and you're going to squeeze it right over the potatoes because they'll really like soak in. And this recipe will be on the blog too, if you guys need to know more. And then I'm just going to add about a quarter cup of the mayo. And then my own little twist, I'm going to add about a teaspoon to a tablespoon, depending on how sweet you want it, of agave. Just drizzle it on the top. And then, to do the honors, we're going to just stir it gently until it's all incorporated.
So you don't mush the potatoes. Okay, so I think this looks like it could use just a little bit more mayo.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we have more potatoes than I thought. So we'll probably add another quarter cup.
I think that should be good.
Okay. So then we're just going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. So just do a few. That comes out less than you think, so add a little bit more.
Maybe a little bit less salt because the mayo also has salt. So just season it. I guess just season it to taste. So we're probably gonna taste this.
This looks so good.
Good. I want to try it. Okay, so I'm gonna try it.
Looks so
beet and potato.
Is it good?
Oh my goodness. That's like sweet, tangy. It's like eating. It's like I don't even know. And the onions give it a nice crunch, nice texture.
But they're not like overpowering.
And the lime makes it so good. Just a little bit of sweetness from that agave. And like delicious.
So that's how you make the potato salad. And now let's move on to the chicharrones.
Okay, now we're going to make our chicharrones. And first, to start out, we're going to make our salsa criolla. Okay, so for this recipe, we're going to use some parsley, a little bit of garlic, a red onion, which is really, really important. We've got our jalapeno, and then we've got limes. We've got salt and pepper.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Easy,
Super simple, but so flavorful. You're gonna love it. Okay, so we're gonna start out. Could you grab the bowl of the blender back there? So we're gonna start out by putting just a little bit of parsley.
The recipe can chop it, but we just want to speed up the process.
Yeah, the recipe says a little bit, so I'm just probably gonna put in a quarter of a cup, not smashed down, just kind of like quarter of a cup. I'm just estimating here. And then we're going to put in, our garlic goes in there, right? Into the chopper since we're chopping?
Yes.
Peel it easily. You just place the flat of your knife on the garlic and just smash it. And then the little peels come off really easy. Smash it.
So 3 cloves of garlic.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, and then also the jalapeno. The jalapeno.
Yes. And speaking of which, jalapeno is readily available in most places. This actually calls for ají amarillo, which
we don't even know where to find.
Well, yeah, we probably could find it if we looked really hard, but then we were like, we don't want everybody to have to do a ton of work, so we're just
substituting.
I've used one of these already that I bought in the same bag, so I'm assuming they're all the same amount of heat.
Is it really hot?
It's pretty hot,
so maybe we're
I'm not gonna use any seeds, and I'm honestly just putting in 2 small chunks to start out with.
Really? Is that how hot?
They're pretty hot.
And then I'm just going to whirl this in the food processor just till it's like finely ground. Not even ground, we just want it finely chopped.
We don't want it into a pesto, no puree, just chopped up. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do once he's done with the food processor,
A very loud food processor.
a very loud food processor, is we're going to chop up our
Do you
onions.
smell that?
Oh my goodness,
It's like so strong.
Who's calling me? So I was gonna say, the important part of this salsa, honestly, the important part in Peruvian cooking is, Justine was telling me earlier, and I realized it, is that everything is cut a specific way for each of the dishes.
Even if it's like a carrot, there are specific ways you cut it for different Peruvian dishes.
Yep, so for this one specifically, we're going to cut up a purple onion. I like to cut off both ends first. Get rid of that. And then I'm just gonna cut this guy in half. Get all the peelings off. We want approximately 1 inch long, thin pieces. Okay, so we're gonna cut it this way in half. And then I'm gonna cut it in half the other way. I'm gonna set this aside for a minute. So to get some really nice thin slices for our salsa, I'm just going to cut it in little skinny pieces.
So while you're doing that, I'm just going to put this into our glass bowl.
Here, let me cut up some limes for you. And I'll have you start squeezing the lime in while I finish up this.
And you'll need 2 limes because it has a lot of lime in this.
Okay, so now we're just gonna mix this up.
You mix it, I'll take this.
Okay. Alright. And this has some gorgeous color in it. That's another thing about the Peruvian food. Everything is so colorful.
Okay, now is the fun part.
Yes.
Assembling the sandwiches. So first we want to take the pork that we cooked earlier.
Ooh, this smells so good.
And what I did with this is I made a rub out of salt, pepper, cumin, garlic powder, a little bit of olive oil, and apple cider vinegar. Mixed it into a rub and then grilled that. Traditionally, this is deep fried. The sweet potatoes are deep fried, but this is our own little healthy twist on this meal without like losing that traditional flavor. So first we're just going to take this out.
Do you have some tongs?
No, I don't. You just have to poke it.
Grab it.
And then we're going to slice that up so that we can put it on our sandwiches.
And we also grilled this, and then, so we grilled the outside, seared it, and then we stuck it in the oven. Probably
20 minutes.
10, 20 minutes.
You want to watch it.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch it.
I'm just going to slice this into 1/4-inch slices. Is it good?
Oh my goodness.
Is it tender?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And like melt in your mouth, but the grill marks on the outside give it a nice smoky flavor, nice and salty.
I wish you could smell this because it has like that tanginess that Peruvian food has.
Because of the vinegar?
Yeah, the apple cider vinegar.
And it has like the warmth of the cumin and nice salty flavor.
Okay, so
you're
we're
gonna
going
love
to
this.
slice this up, and then do you want to grab the sweet potatoes? The sweet potatoes, I did the same thing too. I just tossed them in some olive oil and then grilled them the same way, about 5 to 7 minutes on each side.
Try one of these too.
Yes, try one.
This is so
And then I just sprinkled a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar on top. So now it's time to assemble the sandwiches. Why don't you grab a bolillo?
Yes. It's from Fred Meyer. You used to probably not be able to buy it everywhere. Now you can find it everywhere. We got this at Fred Meyer. So just and the difference I noticed between like this and just the regular rolls is that these have a nice crust on them. They're a little bit more tough on the outside, but still soft.
They're really good.
They're delicious.
Yeah, but if you wanted to make this even healthier, you could throw in like whole wheat bread of some sort.
They're actually whole wheat at Fred Meyer. I like the white.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm just going to lay these out and just put a little bit of mayonnaise, just so it's not too dry.
Yeah, honestly, there's so much like juices, and the sweet potato is really soft. So you could probably do without it, but I just like the flavor of it. So you do that.
Okay, so now we're just going to assemble these.
So let's do this so we can see. Okay. First thing, we'll take the bottom half of one of these bolillo, and then put some camote or sweet potato, just kind of overlapping. These are so good. Like, this is so weird in a sandwich, but it's so delicious. And then we're going to put on some of the pork slices. We are making 4 sandwiches, so I want to just kind of divide that evenly. Does that look good?
Yes. And then some of this?
Yes, and then put that on top.
A little bit of our salsa onions.
A little bit of this on here. And then we are just going to top it off with the lid. And there is our delicious bolillo sandwiches. Now that we're done with the sandwiches, we are going to quickly pack everything up and head on to the park for our picnic.
Yay!
And we are back with a beauty review on a makeup brand that we both love.
Tarte. We love it.
It is
amazing.
Yes, it is awesome because, and you were going to say this.